Good morning and welcome to Monday, everybody. I'm Kelsey Marier, your host and producer for Morning Pulse. I bring you these top local headlines in a quick formatted broadcast on digital platforms every weekday morning right here at 8:30 for KTTC. We want to make sure you're getting in your news, whether you're watching a newscast on your TV every morning, or if you're not, that's exactly what this quick formatted casual broadcast is for. So I'm here to bring you local headlines from around southeast Minnesota and northeast Iowa so that you know kind of what we're following and what's going on in the communities around you for your day. So we're going to get to today's headlines, which is for Monday morning. We have three stories to bring you today, things that are either happening today or things that we think you need to know about, or just some updates to stories that we have been following. So we're going to start in northeast Iowa this morning on a story that we are kind of learning some new details about. So this morning we are now learning the name of the man who actually died in a crash after a police pursuit that happened in Clear Lake, Iowa. This was on Sunday morning around 1:40 a.m. It happened at the intersection of 4th Avenue South and South Shore Drive. So we knew that this crash had happened early Sunday morning. Now we're learning the name of the driver involved. So according to the Iowa State Patrol, 22-year-old Zachary Hill of Forest City was attempting to flee law enforcement, and that is when they say he kind of lost control at a high rate of speed, hit a tree as well as an unoccupied home and two parked vehicles. That was all that was involved in the crash. Clear Lake officers immediately started giving him aid. After that crash happened, he was taken to the hospital where he later died. Again, his name is Zachary Hill. He's 22 years old of Forest City. Right now, we're still waiting to find out what prompted the police pursuit, what kind of caused that to all start and take place this morning. So as soon as we learn those details, we'll bring that to you on air and online at kttc.com. Our next story we're telling you about this morning is something that's happening today. We're talking about the burglary trial for Minnesota State Senator Nicole Mitchell that is set to begin today. So jury selection, we had learned, was initially planned to start last month. Well, that was postponed due to the deadly shooting of Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband, as well as the attempted assassination of Senator John Hoffman and his wife, Yvette. That obviously happened last month. Apparently, this trial, burglary trial for Senator Nicole Mitchell, was also supposed to kind of start last month. Now we're learning that was delayed. So a little backstory on this trial and kind of what's happening with this state senator, Mitchell. She was arrested on April 22nd of last year in Detroit Lakes after police say she kind of broke into her stepmother's basement in the early morning hours of that day. According to the criminal complaint, she says she was trying to kind of retrieve some of the possessions that belonged to her late father. That included some of his ashes. So what we know about today, the trial is getting underway at 8:30 this morning. It is expected to last the entire week. So whatever happens in that trial, obviously jury selection is starting today. Whatever kind of happens there, we'll make sure to bring you those updates on our website and on air as well as whenever those updates are happening. And our final story for this Monday morning, something that's coming and happening this morning and today at Rochester's Peace Plaza. So improvements are coming to that area beginning today. Those are starting. The city says it's all to kind of make the space more welcoming for everybody. So the deputy city administrator says adjustments to the pavers are part of the ongoing effort to kind of create just a more inviting space for all. So these improvements come after some community feedback. You may remember we have reported on that before, this story before. So people were giving their kind of feedback and input on the uneven pavers in the Peace Plaza. Some of those have raised lettering. Well, people were complaining that that's kind of a root cause of people with mobility issues. It's kind of a hazard. So the changes coming to Peace Plaza, again, starting today, will include a portion of that raised letter paving. Those are going to be converted to more of a smooth space, as well as the walkways. They're going to be made a little bit wider, as you can see in some of the renderings in this video. So adjustments for this is happening in phases so that people can still use Peace Plaza and it's not going to be all completely shut down. So the first phase will be starting near 1st Avenue Southwest. Again, today is when that started, and the entire project is expected to take around 6 weeks. So if Peace Plaza in downtown Rochester is a place that you frequent, you most likely will be running into a little bit of construction, maybe some detours in that walkway area. Just know that it's because they're trying to improve the mobility and accessibility to the area for everybody so that there won't be any more issues, especially, again, for people with maybe mobility restraints. That is all the news that I have for you on this Monday morning. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. If you enjoyed some of the warmer summer weather and calmness that we had over the weekend, even though there was a little bit of wildfire smoke, thankfully the smoke is subsiding in our area today. That smoke coming from wildfires in Canada, but we will also be seeing continued warmth into our Monday, kind of a mellow way to start our week, as Ted likes to use his alliteration, mellow Mondays. So if you can get out and enjoy the sun, just make sure to stay hydrated and keep your sunblock nearby, because you may need that if you're spending any extra time outside today. I know I will be outside taking a walk, soaking in the sunshine. So if you do so as well, enjoy, and I hope to see you right back here on Tuesday for more local top headlines in a digital format, in a short format as well. We like to keep this broadcast for you casual and comfortable, but also under 10 minutes. All right, well, that is all that I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful day.